Welcome to Titan Trains. Today we're going to review the wireless control, how to operate it, the dash panel, the engineer car, and look over the locomotive some. The wireless control is our premium feature where you can stand back 100 or 200 feet and operate the locomotive in a yard situation or several cars back on your train, all safely. This is a industrial special wireless control. It's fail-safe and it will not allow the train to run away on you. You can wear it with the neck strap or the belt pack, the fanny pack around also. Or get our optional dash panel with gauges, which also has a nice shelf for the wireless control to sit on. The control knob controls speed and direction and how fast you're going on the speed. There's a parking brake, which sets the locomotive so that it will not roll. An engine RPM, which controls the engine RPMs up or down, which is a simple switch. So your engine RPMs, which is on this gauge, might be anywhere from 1,500 to 3,000 RPM. Brakes, this is for the train brakes, for applying them or releasing them. A convenient engine start feature. This turns the box on or off, but also this will turn off after about 30 minutes of not use so that you can conserve your batteries. This is a battery controlled box. It also has a tether cord where you can plug into the locomotive for non-battery power, non-wireless power. A horn button, bell, ditch lights, and a headlight, high beam and low beam, and off. Now we'll show you the dash panel. We have speedometer, an hour meter, and also tachometer that has the hour meter. The speedometer has speed indication in scale miles per hour, and also an odometer with indication in scale miles traveled. Brake line pressure, fuel gauge for the gas engine, volts, make sure you're putting out enough voltage from the auxiliary 40 amp alternator on the locomotive, and hydraulic oil temperature so you can monitor the oil temperature of the locomotive during operation. Now we're going to go through the startup procedure. We're ready to run our train. We're all set, we're on the track. So first thing we do, make sure that the emergency kill button is rotated up. Make sure the control knob is in neutral. Turn on your parking brake. Turn on the power of this box. Now we're transmitting a signal and we're ready to start the locomotive up front. On the first start, when the locomotive's cold, we'll go up front to start it. We'll pull the choke and turn the ignition and start it. Now you can see the gauges starting to operate. We're ready to roll now, and if we forget to turn our parking brake off, the locomotive will not move. So make sure it stays in neutral, turn your parking brake off, and we're ready. Right now we're turning the knob to the right. The sound system has come on. want to pull into the station and stop the train, I can do that by hitting the emergency stop. And now we have stopped the train. Once we're in the station, we can stand around and talk to passengers or friends for up to 5 minutes without turning the ignition key off up front. But now we can stay here for a few minutes, up to 5 minutes, maybe 10, and we're ready to start it remotely back here. Make sure the remote stop is pulled up, parking brake on, train in neutral, and we can hit the engine start from back here. When in an emergency, when there's a panic stop or a problem or a person gets confused, you can always hit the panic button and stop the train where it's at. If we're done for the day, go up front and turn off the key ignition. This locomotive is a GP9. It is equipped with all the options available, from a wireless remote control, dash panel with gauges, sound system, bell, ditch lights, along with a high beam, low beam headlight, paired with our engineer car with a swivel engineer seat for comfort and fold down seat top, along with a roof that's removable on a hinge so that you can access goodies inside that you carry with you during your day. There you go. There's the Titan Trains wireless remote control system. You're ready to roll now. Thank you.